I, the arsehole, for ditching the girls' holiday on the way to the airport. Story time. Now, I was supposed to go on a girls' holiday with my longtime friend. We'll call her Amy. Me and Amy have been friends for like 10 years. So this holiday is going to be me and Amy and then this other girl. We'll call this other girl Lucy. I don't know that this bronzer is going to be dark enough. I had heard loads about Lucy from Amy, all good things. In my head, this whole situation was going to be great. Amy and Lucy only live like 3 hours from where we were going on holiday. And they were going to drive, and they did invite me, by the way. However, this would mean me driving from my house down to them, then over to where we were going on holiday. Now, it didn't make any sense for me to drive, because I could fly there quicker than I could drive to where they live. Now, literally the day before we are going, Amy sends me a link to this museum and says that they have already booked their ticket, so I need to book mine. And it was time slots. They had booked their tickets for, I think it was 11:30. Why I'm using this tiny one. I went on to book my slot. They only had 8:30 in the morning available. Now, I was like, doesn't matter. I will just do something else that day. I wasn't too bothered about going to that museum. Now, Amy had done the majority of the booking for this trip. She had done all of the hotels, the accommodation, all of that. I texted her and I was like, how much do I owe you? Bearing in mind, I had asked her at the time that she booked it. So this was the second time me asking her how much I owed her. Now, I didn't play a role in booking anything. Amy and Lucy did everything, so I just assumed that I would send them the money when the time was right. So, the morning of my flight comes around. I am sat at the airport and I get a text. This is not the right shade. We're going to make it work. Now, Amy in this text is just letting me know that they had ended up asking a guy to come along on the trip and that he would now be staying in the hotel room that was meant for me. Amy then sends me a link to the hotel so I can book a new hotel room. However, all of the rooms were now fully booked for that night. Isn't that just fantastic? Now, as I'm sure you can imagine, at this point, your girl is starting to panic a little bit. I'm going on my bloody holiday and I've not got anywhere to stay. I'm checking all of the hotels in this area. Everywhere is fully booked. There is no room at the inn. Tell you what, there is a lot of makeup on my face right now. I found one hotel. And for reference, the original hotel was going to be about 250 quid. The cheapest available option to me was £475. Double the price. I don't think I'll be paying that. Now, I really wanted to go on this little trip. I haven't seen my girls in so long. So I just bit the bullet and I booked the hotel. And then all of a sudden I just get this gut feeling that I'm actually not gonna have a good time. And I went home. I messaged Amy and I'm like, hi babe, listen, I'm gonna sit this one out. Now, in this message, I make it very clear that I was expecting a girls trip and now Steve's joining. Now, Amy is being a little rat bag. She's convinced that I'm being so unreasonable here. So all of this is my doing. So what do you think? Do you think I'm being the arsehole here?